Hi, so we have been shopping and got a few bargains and we want to share them with you. We've been to Hobbycraft, a few things from Temu and some from another place that we've never ordered from before called UCrafti. So we're going to start off with Hobbycraft. This is by Pebeo, it's ink black 066 and it's the vitreous paint. Now it's glass paint. We have a problem trying to find the ink black version of this, so we thought we'll get it while we could, and Hobbycraft at the moment have got a few offers on, so we thought it'd be really good. Now everything that in today's video that we're showing you, our little mini haul video, will link in the description box below. Now DAS modelling tools, these had, I think it was about £1 or £1.50 off of them, and they're for use with air dried clay or if you make pottery, things like that. Brilliant. Rolling pin and lots of other crafting tools in there. We also picked some of these stenciling brushes up, nice and firm, little stumpy numbers, and again 3 in a pack, brilliant quality, look like they will last. And yeah, actually I think we're yet to do anything successful with stencils, but good for use with crafting and also in your home if you've got furniture decorated or walls that you have stencils on. But really, really good value for money. We also picked up these two. Now they're very similar, but they're packages of 3 brushes in each. Very fine tipped, good quality bristles in them. 3 in a pack, so that's those ones. Just called craft brush sets. And these, which are even smaller than the others. And again, very, very reasonably priced. Very reasonably priced. I think these were less than £3 per pack. Now, I can't resist a bit of Decopatch. I love the Decopatch papers. Again, if you've seen our previous video where we made some trays and we incorporated these and some gilding flakes and foils and resin and so on. I had so much fun making those. Very much mixed media piece that was. But these Decopatch, you get 3 sheets per pack. And this one, look at this. So this very much peacock colours, obviously with the peacock feathers there. And yeah, you will have to smooth them out. Maybe put a cloth over them, give them a little light press. Do not use steam, obviously, but give them a little warm press. But obviously put a cloth over the top of them before you do that, and that will help to get rid of the creases. So it's another package here from Decopatch. I think these might have been on half price. They may well have been on half price, but I love the beautiful yellow background colour of these. Very much sort of almost Japanese sort of themed for me, with the flowers and the birds and the bits of cherry blossom there. Would look great on a black background, a piece of black furniture, or as an inset to a black tray, and then pour some clear resin over the top. Would look lovely, really lovely. Very much our aesthetic here in our home. Also, there we go. You've definitely seen this one, I'm sure, before. People are saying this is mandala print. Again, as I said, there's 3 sheets in each of these packages. You are very much mandala, almost I would say paisley. I'm getting paisley vibes from this, but mandala themed. Beautiful shades of blue and gold. Of course, blue being my favourite colour. Let me know what your favourite colour is in the comments box. If you joined us today, thank you for joining us. We do usually upload how to make and some collaboration videos to do with making projects out of resin, eco resin, or maybe some mixed media bits and bobs. But we thought today we'd change it up a bit and show you a little mini haul video of ours. By the way, we're not sponsored by any of the suppliers that we've bought products from today. We've just bought these for ourselves. There's the pink and purples version of the blue. Just thought it might look quite nice if you could try and incorporate it with some of those pressed dried pink flowers that I just showed you as well. Lots and lots of ideas. I love this one. Very feminine, very much spring summer, very much maybe a bit Easter floral perhaps. Would look lovely with pinks again, with those lovely pressed dried pink flowers, or some green fern leaves, foliage. Would look fantastic with these. I am actually going to use this paper in an upcoming project or collection, and of course if you hit the notification bell and subscribe to our channel, you'll be able to see the collection videos coming up soon. So we've also got this one, another one by Decopatch. I should have said, got the measurements there of the sheets on them. 3 again in this one. This is a bit new for us. I mean, this is a bit away from what our aesthetic is or the norm for us, but we will be trying and incorporate these sheets in a project as well. Look at that. Lots of lovely little hearts. Now they're very much more vivid, dark. They're not the pastel colours, and they've got that lovely bluey coloured background. If you want a complete contrast, you could use those dried pink flowers, or perhaps another flower as well. Now, something else from Hobbycraft. Now, we love shells. Now, most of the seaside towns in the UK, you'll find a shop that will sell shells. Very expensive usually. These bags, 250 grams for £5. So that's £5 each. In dollars, US dollars, I think that's about $7.50 in US dollars. But these, it's a mixture of sizes, and they come in this really lovely little sheer voile bag. So I'm just going to attempt to take this piece of cardboard off. It irritates me a bit, the fact that they put these in a lovely bag and then they put staples through it, and then you spend a while just fishing them out like I am here, and then if you're really unlucky like I have been, they'll go through your glove. So yeah, and the reason why I'm wearing gloves is because I'm going to be handling some silicone molds, and I do have an allergy to some forms of silicone and resin, just in case you were wondering why I'm doing that. But look at these, they're lovely. Look at that. There we are. Oh, and the odd lump of concrete, that would appear to have been, I think, or stone or something, but slightly different in sizes. Lots and lots there to choose from. I've resisted the temptation to count them all. I reckon probably about 150, maybe 200 in there, easily. So lots and lots for you to use, where you could use them in trays, coasters, you could do them in 3D art, wall art and decoration. You could incorporate them into, oh gosh, candles. If you make candles, you can put them in decorations, floral displays. It just, the list goes on and on and on. So this is another bag. These are just mixed bag of natural shells. These are like, I would call them the mini, I think they're conch shells, but really, really small. Obviously these aren't conch shells because we're not in the Caribbean or Hawaii or anywhere near there. We're in little old lonely England where we don't have anything like the temperatures in Hawaii. Well, not so far. But look at all of that. Look at those. Again, they come in this lovely sheer foil bag, which I'm just going to, with a drawstring, really good for keeping. But obviously, if you don't want to keep them in these bags, you could just pop them into a container, and then you've got some bags to give away with some nice little gifts, perhaps. Lots and lots of little shells, resisting the temptation, really resisting the temptation to count all of those. Guesses in the comments as to how many shells you think they're there. I have no clue, by the way, and I'm not going to count them, but I'm just, interested. So we've got a mixed bag of striped shells here. Again, this is 250 grams. Each of these bags were 250 grams in weight and cost, as I said, £5. This one was really packed full, and they just call them striped shells. But I really like them, and as I said, they've got many uses. Many uses. Maybe the smaller ones you could actually make into some earrings, or perhaps a nice pendant. Look at that. Lots of sizes. They would be nice to hang. If you hang decorations from the mirror in your car, inside your car, your windscreen mirror. Some people do. They like to have things hanging. Or if you make air fresheners. Have you seen the little mini air fresheners that you can get, that you can hang from your mirror and so on? Perhaps maybe, pop one of those on as well. So here we go. This is now Temu. So this is molds. These are some molds. Now, I've been after this mold for a while. They do another version of it. It's made by Molds and Shapes. Those, the lovely big blue molds. But currently, my budget doesn't stretch to Molds and Shapes costs or prices for their molds, so I had a look, and this came up on Temu, and I thought, yes, I know it's smaller, but it will still take a cup or mug and maybe a cookie or a biscuit or a little cake. And I wanted to make it, and I'm thinking of using those lovely dried flowers as well. So here we are, on to the next mould. This is it's in the shape of a little tulip. It's meant to be for candles, but there's absolutely no reason why you can't use it for resin. It's got the stabilizer parts down the bottom, middle, across. It's quite good silicone it's made from. It's still easily manipulative though. You can manipulate it quite easy, so it should be straightforward to demold. I say that, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's have a look on the inside of it. It is a shiny mould, so we'll have a shiny finish, not a matte finish. Yeah, and look at all the details there with just the petals. So that could be as detailed or as simple as you want to make it. Whether you add glitter, whether you add mica powder, totally up to you. Whether you do dried flowers. It look fantastic. Now, there are actually not one, not two, but there are actually 3 parts to this mould. It comes as a set. So you've got the oblong, sort of rounded oblong shaped tray or trinket dish there. There we are. So that's a standard sort of thing that you've seen before. I'm probably sure that you've all seen them. Squishy, should we just say? So it's easy to demold, quite a nice depth. It's got the supporting bars across the bottom, so which obviously helps it keep its shape whilst you're pouring resin, whether it's resin or eco resin in it, and to just hold it in shape whilst it's curing. And here we go. Look at this. So these are eggs. And I thought these were beautiful. Again, this is supposed to be for candles, but a little sneaky spoiler here. I have used these in an upcoming video, which is going out later on this week. Maybe Friday, maybe Sunday, part of a collection that's going out. And they are Easter egg shaped. So they've got a lot of detail on them. They're pretty good silicone. They're still really flexible. Again, they're supposed to be for candles, but I don't make candles. Look at the detail. I'm really hoping this is, yeah, it seems to be picking up quite well. I'm going to use eco resin, and the eco resin I'm using is Aquacast. So stay tuned or stay notified so you can see how that turns out. Here we go. Hopefully I've got you in suspense there for what is upcoming. Also purchased from Temu are these. Now, these are, I mean, you can get faux foil sheets, you know, for sort of gilding and what have you. I'm just opening up the package here. And you can get them bigger sizes than this, yes. But these were so reasonably priced. Can't remember off the top of my head how much they cost. What I'll do in the description is I'll try and put the prices in as to how much each item cost, as well as the link. And yeah, very, very pleased with these. 120 individually wrapped faux foil sheets. Lots and lots of colours. I'm not going to show you all of them. In fact, there's 12 colours. We've got the gold coming up. Look at this rich gold colour. Whoops. Whoop, ripped that one slightly. Never mind. Look at that. That's a real rich gold, sort of almost like a yellow brass colour, perhaps. There are 12 colours, 10 sheets in each. Lovely silver there. Looking really, really nice. And look at that. That's very much a copper colour. And this is what I like. Look at that purple. That's a real pop of colour there. So that was the purple. The blue. Sapphire. Definitely some sapphire blue going on there. And then we've got a green coming up. Very much a chartreuse green, I'd call that. Beautiful colour, almost emerald perhaps. And they also do other colours. This is their pale. This is like a paler yellow green or paler gold. Let's put it that way. And they've got another colour here, which I was a bit surprised about, and that's this one. Black. Very, I haven't seen black before. So that was quite interesting to me to see. And then here we go. I think I'm going to show you this one. Yeah, deep hit of fuchsia pink, very vivid. And look, a pale mauve or lilac colour. Now they do tear easily, as you can see. But look at those two colour combinations there with the dried flowers. Beautiful. Lovely. And as I've been talking, you know, we're going to have a spring-summer collection launching at the end of March, which we're going to showcase all these kinds of colours in. Lovely spring colours. Look at that pink. Again, look with the colours. Maybe a bit too close to those colours, perhaps. But yeah, we shall certainly be making very good use of these in upcoming videos. So as I said, I hinted there a little bit about collection. We have got a website. It's launching. Got a proper date for you guys now, 16th of February. We had hoped to go live on the 31st of January, but due to a few technical difficulties, there's been had to be a delay of a couple of weeks. What will be available on there is anything that we made that we wanted to offer for sale in our videos that we made last year. And then anything you've seen in videos this year will be launched up for sale as part of the spring summer collection, which will be end of March. Right, this is UV resin dip or dip resin. Now I've seen this. This is 100 grams or 101 grams. Bit of an odd measurement that. Comes with one of these safety seals in the black pot. Assuming that you make your frame out of wire, or you could dip a open back bezel in it, take it out and cure it. So we'll let you know how we get on with that. Next up, UCrafti. So here we are. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. I think we found them on Instagram. And, you know, we made the order. First time we've ever ordered with them. UCrafti crafting supplies. And we're really pleased. It came very well packaged. We have obviously opened it in a box. Came through incredibly quickly. And this is what we got. Absolutely jam-packed full of stuff here. So I'll put all this to one side and then I'll show you all the pieces individually. It was just a small haul from them, but they've got some lovely things. And yeah, so we're going to make a start with what came in this piece of black card. So just going to have to try and open this again. I'm going to get the craft knife just to open this and go careful. Always be careful when you're using craft knives. Never ever drag the blade towards you, always away from you. There we go. Look at that. Now you saw the previous foil sheets. Look at these. These are much bigger and a beautiful colour. Yes, if you see me watch it in the next video coming up later on this week, you'll see me use, or actually no, in 2 videos time, you'll see those being used as well. Here we go. We've got some of these. These are acrylic. They're made from acrylic, I think. Flowers. And I just thought, do you know what? They're just too cute not to get them. They're lovely. Look, pink. Obviously pink on pink. Probably not a good idea to show you them that close. So we've got pink, and they've got brilliant deep yellow centres, which makes them lovely. Really lovely. Attention to detail. Oh, not quite such a good shot there with the holographic background. Apologies about that. Whoa. Okay, probably here we are. That's it. Wayne had a better idea. Laura, show them. Use the UCrafti card and show it to them on there. There you are. Look. So some of them, they're very glossy, nice and shiny. Some of the petals have got a slightly ombre look to them and tint. So those are in the pink. We had 3 in the pink. We've got 4 in this beautiful deep yellow, a very vibrant orange centres for the seed centres. Again, they look absolutely beautiful. You could make those into some lovely earrings, pendants. You could have them as focal pieces on bracelets. Look at those. And then that's with like a very pale peachy colour, pale green, and again the deep yellow centres. So all of those came in a package. So there were 10 there. And as I just want to say, their packaging was really good. Not only did the order process was very smooth, it arrived very quickly, and the packaging was great too. And we also saw this glitter. Look at this. Here we go. Trying to open it, Laura. Glitter to the rescue. Now, you probably can't see that. Now that looked from the outside of the packaging, looked a lot more pink to me. And I'm using my lovely little spade or shovel, spoon. Those, by the way, aren't in this haul, but they are from Resin Jewels. So if you check out her website, you will be able to find those lovely spades. If you want to see what Resin Jewels also offers from time to time, we have in the past done reviews of her kits that we've ordered and paid for ourselves. Again, not sponsored by her. And the spades do appear. So also what we got from them, from UCrafti, was this. This is a doming mat. So if you've ever made open back bezels, you've used that to make jewellery, you've made earrings, what else, pendants. You could probably use it also if you were making coasters and things. Just pop them on this, and what will happen is any resin that goes over the sides of your piece will collect in the honeycomb sections, but your resin piece will cure really well. Very, very handy little hanging hole at the top there. And yeah, you'll then be able to cure your piece, take your piece off, and then, you just take out the, it just literally just, as you do with any other silicone mat, if you've got resin on it, it will come out really easily. There we go. So sorry, just trying to demonstrate here. If you were going to dome the back of this teddy bear, you would try and position him there. Obviously, you're going to have to try and stand him up slightly better than that and hold him in place. You dome it. Anything that goes over the sides will go down onto the mat. It's not going to stick your piece to the mat. And yeah, there you go. But yeah, very durable that was as well. Came in a couple of other colours, but we opted for that lovely peachy colour. And here we go. Also bought a mould from them. Now, for the life of me, I couldn't find my pineapple pot mould. So it's in the shape of a pineapple. So when I saw this one, I thought, no, I've got to get it. I've got to order it. So I ordered it. Lots of so's there. Sorry about that. It comes in two parts, the top, the base part, and then the lid for the top. And look at that. So you can probably see already a lot of detail there on the leaves at the top. It's very sturdy. It's still flexible enough so that when you demold, it's not going to be an issue. The base part has gone with the stabilizing crossbar bit at the bottom there. So it gives a lot of support for when you're pouring in your resin. And I'm just turning the base inside out. There we go. Come on, Laura. Nice and glossy and shiny on the inside there. So you're going to have lovely, shiny, glossy finish to the resin. Look at that. If you use epoxy resin, obviously, if you decide to use eco resin, it's not going to be a shiny finish. Lots and lots of detail there. Same detail echoed in the bottom part of the lid. And then obviously you've got the detail of the leaves. And I think that is it. Just want to say thank you ever so much again for liking, sharing, subscribing, for watching us today. Why not give us a thumbs up? If you haven't subscribed already, then why not subscribe to our channel? With that, I'm going to say goodbye, and here we are. The final beauty shot. Look at all this. Going in for a close-up of almost everything that we bought. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and we are going to get back to crafting and doing the rest of the collection that we're putting together. So little sneak spoiler here, or a sneaky peek, or actually a sneaky spoiler. If you go on over to Instagram and have a look at our page, you will see those beautiful flower detailed eggs. Not quite finished, but almost. So happy crafting, everybody, and we will see you again soon. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.